inching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win.
Going to the air right away, Lawrence.
He'll get this one complete to Zane Jones.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
They'll run with ETN.
And some room to maneuver. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Only needed 1 yard. He said, I'll get you more than that.
Yeah, yard, piece of cake, right? And if you're a defender, seeing the back of the jersey and being able to read his name, not a good thing. That means you're in chase mode. That didn't go well for them on that snap.
On first down, right back to ETN. The numbers on the ground for ETN last week.
22 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
Lawrence will throw.
This one complete to Christian Kirk.
And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars first down as the tackle made down at the 33.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Now Lawrence to throw.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
That is incomplete. When you talk about this Jets defense,
they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but pretty nice effort.
Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
He completes it to Jones. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now you got to make sure that they don't lose their focus. There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Ritter with it after the play fake. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. The Jets at 4-3, a game over 500. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
On first down, Lawrence.
A short throw to Ingram. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Once more, ETN pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
And give him 2 yards officially, and now will be 3rd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Jaguars post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive.
And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, Let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
Ready? Ritter off the play fake.
On the move to his left. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 30 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter.
He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that
and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Trayvon Walker able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Slide through. Blaster, six.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10.
1st down, here's Ritter. They'll set up the screen for Nwangu.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
Cycle.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
Ready.
On play action, here's Ritter.
Steps away.
That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right.
They'll look to run with Nwangu.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Kene Nwangu, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now Lawrence. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Again, it's Lawrence. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll complete this to Ingram's tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Lawrence on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The kick by McManus is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Down.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Yellow. Ready?
Going play action. Ritter. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Got it? Black shot. Smash. Red. Set.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So instead of trailing into the lockers, they grab the lead with the clock reading all zeros before intermission.
I would love to go into the locker room with them because right now they're riding a nice wave, aren't they? They're feeling good about themselves. But I know the coach is going to be talking to about calming down.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. That is into the hands of Hawkinson downfield.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
But give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Here we go, set. Red, cycle. Hey, blue. Blue strike. Red, yellow.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Zoom black. White, trail green. Hut.
Here's Ritter. Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Check view. Fight, 97.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Blaster, 6.
Working from the gun, Ritter.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Ready.
3rd and long now, Ritter.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Another tote for ETN.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Crossing route, and he hits his man. It's Jones.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Here we go.
ETN up the middle.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Lawrence. He'll find ETN out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
They go play action with Lawrence.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
They go play action now. Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD. That's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm. Well, he did race out all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They're in the driver's seat right now, and they were winners last week over the Seattle Seahawks, so trying to keep that momentum moving in the positive direction. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 41 yards. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he stopped immediately there.
Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Okay, ready?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Blaster. Set.
Ritter off the play fake.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Handoff here to Nwangu.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you win 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal.
Now 3rd and goal.
Now Ritter going to change up the look.
Black Ultra. Fierce Yellow. Set, huh?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Devin Lloyd, the one to get home and earn that sack.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Here's Lawrence. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
That's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On third down, Lawrence. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Lawrence going to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Jaguars first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Lawrence. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Throwing now, Lawrence. Screenplay, here's ETN. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his left. That'll be complete to the running back, Luangu. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And a short pickup to about the 25. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Ready, break.
3rd and 5.
Ready.
They'll go right back to the Wangu. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
And quickly they get to the line.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now is Ritter.
Eluding the pressure right.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
41-yard line.
Let's go.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Ritter looking to throw it here.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
They're on 25-yard line.
A final shot now for Lawrence.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they